Hi there, my name is Karen Curson. Today, I will be presenting information on a current hot topic in sports nutrition. I will discuss the vegan diet and explore what athletes need to know that can support them to make an informed decision about benefits and risks of veganism. The one thing that I want you to take away from this presentation above everything else is that if you are currently following a vegan diet or have an interest in starting a vegan diet, please seek the support and advice from an accredited sports dietitian and your GP. A vegan diet is one that is easily identified by what is not consumed as opposed to what is consumed. Any products that are derived from animals are excluded in a vegan diet. This includes consumption of animal flesh, such as chicken or fish, and products that have come from animals, such as milk, eggs, or gelatin, as well as products that exploit animals, such as honey. The table shows an overview of what is included and excluded. It is important to note here that a vegan diet is the most restricted diet that falls under a broader category of vegetarian diets. Considering the displayed table, the various vegan diets really involve moving one or more foods off the excluded list and onto the included list. Some examples are pescatarianism. This diet includes seafood, but not other types of animal flesh, such as poultry or beef. Vegetarian, which excludes all animal flesh. Lacto-vegetarian, which excludes animal flesh and milk. And lacto-ovo-vegetarian, that excludes animal flesh and both milk and eggs. And ovo-vegetarian, that excludes animal flesh and eggs. In recent years, a number of high-profile athletes have suggested that their success is due to consumption of a vegan diet. Furthermore, the 2019 documentary Game Changers hit the screens and promoted vegan diets specifically for athletes, suggesting enhanced athletic performance. I've explored the literature, and over the next few minutes, I will share my learning and of what the current research says. However, it is important to note that overwhelmingly, there is a consensus from researchers that more research is needed in this area. First, we will consider the benefits. Vegan diets provide a high level of carbohydrates. The body's main source of energy comes from glucose, and that comes from carbohydrates. That's why lollies and oranges are a regular occurrence at local sporting clubs every weekend, and why I assume many of you may be drinking sports drinks such as Gatorade and Powerade right now. Carbohydrates provide the most direct way for the body to receive energy. This is more prominent in a vegan diet, as foods that provide energy in other forms, that is protein and fats, are less prominent in a vegan diet. The majority of the Australian population do not consume enough fruits and vegetables. Without loading the diet with animal fats and proteins, there is plenty of space to make up the extra energy consumption on lots of nutrient-dense vegetables, legumes, fruits, grains, seeds, and nuts. The research tells us that this can have positive impacts on heart health, inflammation, body mass, and tissue oxygenation, which for athletes relates to the body's ability to hold oxygen throughout the body, which is then available to muscles quickly during exercises to create the energy that makes us move and keep us moving. There are risks and possible detriments to a vegan diet if considered planning has not been used in the development of what to eat. Balance and variety are key factors here. It is possible for a poorly planned vegan diet to be deficient in nutrients needed for growth and development, specifically proteins, as proteins provide essential amino acids that are needed all day, every day throughout the body for development and growth. Some of the amazing things that proteins do are build hormones, repair tissues, and fight infections. Animal-based proteins are considered complete proteins because they contain all of the essential amino acids needed in our body. Plant-based proteins are not as complete. This means to ensure that all the protein requirements are met on a vegan diet, a variety of protein sources are needed, such as soy, peas, grains, nuts, and legumes. Vitamins and minerals that may be lacking from a plant-based diet are vitamin B2, B12, and D, as well as calcium, zinc, iron, and iodine. Total fats can be a problem to meet the requirements of providing 30% of daily energy requirements without fats available in animal products, and especially omega-3 fats usually consumed from seafood. Once again, balance and variety is key. There are some examples on this side to suggest ways to increase these nutrients. Ensuring that daily consumptions of legumes, nuts, lentils, and seeds are high, as well as eating a rainbow of vegetables is important. Fortified foods can help increase certain nutrients, such as soy milk with added calcium, cereals, and oxidized table salt. Iron from plant sources is best absorbed when eaten with vitamin C. So pairing a green leafy salad and a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice will complement each other. Legumes and lentils are not common in the Australian diet, so some easy ways to increase these is to choose salads that have legumes, such as chickpeas, or a falafel wrap when eating out. Adding lentils to things like pasta sauces and soups, and trying a range of the commercially available lentil pastas. Pay special attention where fats are coming from, such as olive oil, avocado, nuts and seeds, and for omega-3, seaweed, microalgae, and algae. With support from an accredited sports dietitian and your GP, you will be able to identify if there are any nutrients lacking and perhaps include supplementation if required. Will your performance benefit? Really, this is still an unknown. There are positive effects from consuming a vegan diet. However, as stated by Craddock and colleagues in 2016, the limited research is yet to show any definitive answer to this question. There has not been any data to confirm that there is increased physical performance, endurance, or physical strength obtained by selecting one diet pattern over another. However, I suspect time will tell. With the increased interest, more information is likely to be on its way. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this presentation. I hope that you found it informative. I will end in exactly the same way that I started. If nothing else, the one thing that I want you to take away from this presentation above everything else is that if you currently follow a vegan diet or have an interest in starting a vegan diet, please seek the support and advice from an accredited sports dietitian and your GP. Thanks again.